I haven't done a car ride on this channel yet. So I figured now's a good time. So what up, what up? So I don't know if you guys have Twitter or not, but Damien Eccles has been posting on Twitter that they are trying to go after people for their case, and unfortunately they're getting absolutely nowhere. And it's just really frustrating that the system, as good as it is, it fails in so many ways. And it's unfair. It's like you have corruption in certain states. In certain instances, there's corruption, and the person is just fucked. Avery's fucked. West Memphis 3, totally fucked. They're never gonna... West Memphis 3 is never gonna get justice that they deserve. And I know there's some people out there that think he's guilty. They're not guilty. I don't believe they're guilty at all. But that's my opinion. And you know what they say about opinions. And Avery's just fucked all around. What's up, everyone? What's up from South Carolina? What's up from Virginia? I have to go to the post office. I figure I'd do a live on this channel. Everyone has one, exactly. I don't know, I was just sitting there thinking about it, and our justice system is supposed to work for us. Our justice system is supposed to be good. It's supposed to help us. It doesn't seem to happen. And I understand a lot of times they get it right, but when they get it wrong, ooh, do they get it wrong? They get it wrong hardcore. Hey there. Good morning from Wyoming. Why is everyone saying their state? Everyone's doxing themselves. What justice? No justice. I'm telling you, there is no justice. It's terrible. Good morning. I got the hiccups. You have something. I just don't understand it. Maybe I'll never understand it. Maybe we're not supposed to understand it. It's really frustrating. It's like, poor Avery, he's screwed. I don't think he'll ever see the light of day. I can't imagine he lost his mom recently, and that's one case I know, like I know my own children. And he did not do it. He does not belong where he is, while the real killers are roaming free. I feel so bad for him too. It's ridiculous. You have money, even if you have money, some of these people that have money, I'm so surprised that they get away with it, or they don't get away with it. Like, Melanie, that case that you were, the case that you kept telling us about, I can't think of the name, the rich people. Erica Jane. Even when you have money, it doesn't always mean you're going to get out of it. But you know what, Just Naz? Here's the problem. I don't buy that. Zellner has fucked up this entire case. She has fucked Avery from day one. She doesn't give a fuck about him. She wanted her publicity, which I fought against that for the longest time. But a big hotshot attorney and you can't even file the right fucking paperwork? Get the fuck out of here, Zellner. You're an idiot. She's been on this case since 2016. She doesn't know what fucking paperwork to file. This is like the third time that the appeals court told her she filed the wrong paperwork. Stop wasting everybody's fucking time and stop blowing smoke up everybody's ass. You suck. That's how I feel about Zellner. I'd like to know what has happened to the political prisoners from January 6th. Several congressmen, senators were refused entry yesterday to... Oh, I didn't know that. He stole so much money from his clients for decades, can only hide it for so long. You can't do that as an attorney. I agree. COA only has court files to reach a decision on... I know. Aren't that a rifle? That I understand. That's what I'm saying, Nan's Life. The fact that Zellner didn't know how to handle this appeal is mind-blowing. And I agree with you. All they have is the, stuff to go on. And she just keeps doing it all wrong. I don't understand. She should have to pay it back, Melanie. She's just as guilty. She should be being sued. And Jazz, I understand it's a different state. I fully understand how appeals work. But Zellner has screwed this from jump. She really has. I think she's an asshole. She has done absolutely nothing for Zellner. I mean, for Stephen. Absolutely nothing. The only thing she has done is blow smoke up everybody's asses. That's it. Because other than that, she's done nothing. She has not won anything she's ever gone to. And you can't even say it's just Wisconsin. Because even with the higher courts, with the appeal boards, she hasn't gotten anywhere. She's done nothing. She's like a brand new attorney. It's a fucking joke. She's a joke. Sorry, not sorry. She's great with cases that have DNA and are easy. He wasn't an easy case, and she's failed miserably. And nothing's going to change my mind on that. After I watched that Hulu documentary... Oh, me too, Melanie. That was crazy. We're talking about the Erica Jane on Hulu. And that's another one. Let's talk about that for a second. The difference between Avery... That is true, Jolene. Very good point. Girardi is guilty. Excellent point. But even with that, let's talk about that for a second. This man robs millions upon millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars from people. And that's not money that these people can get back. And here she is toting around in her, $1 million outfits. And there's nothing that they can do about it. That guy is burnt, totally burnt, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. They can't get that money if it's gone. If he doesn't have it, he doesn't have it. But you're talking hundreds of millions of dollars. Where's the justice? Why aren't they in fucking prison? Oh, I forgot, because they have money. Her glam squad, exactly. She has got DNA she can work with if she can get the RAV4. Yeah, but Jazz, this is 6 years already. She's done nothing. She's not getting the RAV4. Plan B. There is not one thing that woman has filed, not one, that I have not said she was wrong about. And so far, I've been right on every turn. There's not one thing I've been wrong about that she's filed. Dating back to 2017 when everyone got mad at me. And everyone told me I was wrong, I was crazy. She's blowing smoke up people's asses. That's what she's done. She doesn't think that Avery or his followers are smart enough to fucking know the real deal. And that's an insult to everybody. Because even when back in 2017, when I told everybody what's based on an appeal, and people fought with me. People like, no, she's going to present that. You can't present anything. That's not how appeals work. And she wouldn't listen. Nobody would listen. I'm telling you, she insults the intelligence of all of us. Well, Zellner, some of us are smart enough to know your fucking game and how useless you are. I could have done a better job. Any lawyer, a brand new lawyer, nobody would have had a worse outcome. She hasn't won shit. Exactly. She's blowing smoke since 2016. Because let's not forget, in 2016, she specifically said, and I quote, I know exactly who did this. I know exactly who the perpetrator is. That was in 2016. Bitch, guess what? In 2016, I knew who the fucking killer was. There's videos of it before you even came out with it. But we were hoping that you were going to prove it. And you never proved jack shit. Total joke. Exactly, Melanie. That's why I was saying, you can't even say that, okay, Wisconsin's corrupt. We all know that. Especially back then, it was way corrupt. We all know that too. But the Supreme Court, they're not corrupt by Wisconsin. By, Wisconsin local people. They don't give a shit. Just all a bunch of smoke and mirrors. That's what Zellner does. Smoke and mirrors. No, Jazz, it's not gone. I mean, allegedly they still have it. But they're not giving it to her. And I haven't seen her file anything to get it. How come she hasn't filed with the appeal courts to get the RAV4? She just keeps filing a bunch of bullshit. Bullshit that doesn't even matter. Just bullshit like word salad. Everything she files is word salad. I think I've seen her file one good report. One good motion. That was it. One. Out of everything. It's fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Welcome, Monique. Yeah, no, it's definitely not gone. They claim they still have it. But, I mean, let's think it through. Think it through for a second. What are they going to do with it? So you have the RAV4, and let's say you find different fingerprints on it. That has been sitting since 2005. We're now in 2021. Any decent attorney, any decent DA can fight that in 2 seconds. And say, well, there's going to be cross-examination, there's going to be this, there's going to be that, there's, it's been sitting for this long, and this one may have touched it, and any decent attorney can beat that. It's been too long. And allegedly, it was tainted to begin with. So if it was tainted to begin with, then what? None of the cops are in trouble. None of the cops have any issues with what went down. we know everybody's fucking guilty, and nothing was done. So getting the RAV4 is not that big deal anymore. It's just not. At one time it was, but it's just not anymore. Unfortunately. Just like the blood. They thought they had so much with the blood. The blood was nothing. They were wrong. They were wrong. They screwed it up to begin with. Just talking about West Memphis 3 are screwed. Making a Murderer is screwed. That's all I'm talking about. Just kind of in my own thoughts about Making a Murderer and West Memphis 3 in our justice system. And how when they get it right, they get it right. But when they get it wrong, they get it really wrong. And innocent people are kept behind bars for the rest of their life for no reason. All because of a bad justice system. Or a screwed up case or something. Hey, Pool Life. Pool Life, I wish I had a pool. Oh, yeah, Harper, he's screwed. Zellner did nothing but blow smoke up everybody's ass. You should have been a lawyer, baby. How's the baby's healing going? He's doing all right. He can wiggle his toes more. He's got a doctor's appointment on Monday. I knew I should have been a lawyer. I keep saying it. I should have done it in 2016. I'd be done with law school already. But I kept blowing it off and blowing it off and blowing it off. Hopefully 823 is still viable. I don't know. Like, what about that guy? You guys remember that dude on Reddit who put together like this whole chart about the alleles, whatever, and put together this whole chart about it and everything. And Zellner tried to use that, like, and it didn't get anywhere. Like, really, Zellner? Now we're using Reddit to write a motion? John Doe here and question the entire... I agree, Nan's Life. 100% agree with that. No, it wasn't a Dr. Jazz. I don't remember who it was. It was just some Reddit guy who put together this whole alleles thing that Zellner ended up filing a motion on. It was really interesting. Now, I'm way too old, Monique. I'm not going to law school at 50. Nobody would hire me. And the amount of financial aid I'd be in debt, I would need 4 more years of school. If I could do it online, I would. I would definitely do it online. I'm not going to in-person school, and you would have to. Unless I want to practice in California. It's the only one that does online school. But I would do online. My mom trained to be a nurse at 47. I don't know what's happening with Brendan. Brendan's been really quiet, but look at Brendan. Let's look at Brendan for a second. Brendan's attorneys were professors. They're brand new. They're absolutely brand new when they started this case. Brendan was like her first case. They haven't won either, but they've gotten further. It seems like they've done so much more, and they were brand new attorneys. Kim Kardashian is going to law school. Is she really? Are you trying to push me, Melanie? She's not 50, though. She's in her 30s. That's the difference. She's in her 30s. Isn't she in her 30s? Yeah, that's the difference. I'm 50. Big difference. She's 41. All right, she's still not. I still got 9 years on her. I don't know. The cost of it, though, is just so expensive. I don't know. Maybe. Like I said, I should have done it in 2016. I'd be way better off. I may look young, but I'm not. I'm old. I'd be 51 in 6 months. Your debates in court would probably be epic. I know, right? I would have to learn not to curse, though. I really would. I would have to learn not to curse. I don't know if I could debate and not curse. I'd be like, Judge, he's fucking lying. Where were you on 10/19 at 6 p.m., sir? I was here. No, you weren't, you fucking liar. That would be me. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here, you lying ass. That would be me in court. Judge would be like, get out. Sit in a lawyer room. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Lying ass bitch. No, 50 isn't old, but it's old for a lawyer. Kim K is learning through an apprenticeship to become a lawyer and not going to law school. Yeah, you can do that in California. The only state that allows that is California. No other state allows it. Just like California is the only state that you can do online school, and it's approved by the, oh my God, what's it called? The admission place. I can't think of the name. My mind is drawing a blank. But it's only allowed in California. Unless you want to do like law, tax law, that's approved. But criminal law to get your JS, JC, JS. I don't know why my mind is fucking blank today. JP, whatever. Jurisprudence. Yeah, JP. Only in California is it approved online. Everywhere else, you have to physically go to law school. You have to write the bar in Cali, but not record. Oh, really? Oh, that's right. Same thing with Seattle. Seattle, you can be a paralegal or something, or you can be a lawyer, going to paralegal school, something like that. Anita, I'm not actually. I keep forgetting. I've had really bad reflux lately. You can't just do an apprenticeship and not... You can in California, I think. But it depends if she wants to be an actual lawyer or if she just wants to be like a paralegal. Like, she doesn't need law school to do certain things. 4 years worth of school is all she has to have with the apprenticeship. I think that's all I need, though. I already have my bachelor's. I have some of my master's. I have 1.25 years of my master's. So to flip it over to law school, I think I only need 4 years. Or 3 years if I do a crash course. I know, Anita. I will take them as soon as I get home, I promise. See, that's the other thing, too. I don't even know where I'd want to practice law. I know Iowa law is easy. I'd have a jump on already because I know most of it. I studied that shit for 3 years. I'd be a great Iowa family court attorney. It's 8 years worth of schooling, depending. If you have, I looked into it a couple of years ago. Being that I already have my bachelor's, I could do a rush course of 3 years to do my jurisprudence. If my master class is transferred over. Thank you, Monique. I don't know, Bella. People telling me I should. I don't know. I'll look into it. But I really have thought about, I was going to go to Iowa and do Iowa Law School since I already got a jump start on and I know their laws. Sage is going to be a lawyer. She wants to be on the Supreme Court. Juris Doctrine, JD. I couldn't think of it. I'm like, why can't I fucking think of it? My mind is like blank. But that's what Sage wants. Sage wants to be, she wants to be on the Supreme Court. It's amazing what kids pick up in your life as a parent. All the court I went to, she decided she wanted to be a lawyer. Thanks, Unatanka. Molly, there's more to it, Nen. Nancy Grace would always say that I'm a JD, not an MD. That's true. Cost of law school is horrific. I agree. The good news is, by the time 15 years, I would already be paid. I wouldn't need to even pay it off. I don't know if I can even get financial aid for law school, though. Honestly, I don't think I can. I think I already owe too much in financial debt. She did get it from me. She watched me go to court for years, 6 years. From 6 to like 12. And she always used to say, oh, I want a court outfit. I want to dress like you when I go to court. And she still wants to be a lawyer today. I know, but I already owe $100,000 in financial aid from my bachelor's and my master's that I dropped out of. I don't think I can get it. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Oh, I'll definitely be checking out of cases. She wants to be a criminal attorney. I said if Sage pursues that, which, I mean, she's already in 11th grade. I'm pretty sure she is. Phoenix wants to be an engineer, and I'm talking Dayton into being a DEA agent. I think Dayton would love being a DEA agent. So if I can get all 3 kids on that path, I'm golden. Then I could live my life knowing I did a great job raising my children. Hey, ATX. Hey, Robbie. That's what I told him, Mayhart. I said the same thing. I said, Dane, you should really, really watch it. Because to catch a smuggler, I said, Dayton, this is so you. You would love doing this stuff. That's true. I would never run out of content. Crazy. But I do. He would love it. I tell him that all the time. There's a show, I think, on Hulu called How to Catch a Smuggler. I got so hooked on it. I was like, I want to be a DEA agent. This looks like fun. Dana's going to be president. I hope so. My poor baby. I just love Dayton. I really do. I mean, I love all my kids. Don't get me wrong. Now you can have 5 videos say how I love one more than the other. But Dane has just been through so much, and he's got such a good heart. He is a baby doll. He has such a good heart. I mean, he's got issues. There's no doubt about that. But his heart is always in the right place. I tried kissing him yesterday. He's like, Mom, I'm too old. I said, you're never too old. Had to hold his hands down. He's my baby boy. I told him, I don't care that you're 6 feet tall. You'll still always be my baby. We just hope our kids have less than ours. That's true, ATX. I don't know about Dayton, though. I think they have different issues than I have. Like Phoenix really doesn't have any issues with life. Do you know what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is my 8-year wedding anniversary. It sure is. How do I know? Because Google reminded me. I know. Next thing, exactly, Nan's life. Next thing is going to be videos about how I try to make out with my child. Ew. I can't even think like that. It's gross. But tomorrow is 8 years. And I saw a picture. And I know that in 2013, I weighed like 155 pounds. And here I thought I was so fat. I was like, damn, I can't wait to be that weight again. Hey, Chase and Justice. I think teenage boy issues are probably very different from girl. That's true. He died on August 1st? I didn't even realize that. Aww. See, Eric Cozy knows what's going on. He's talking to Teresa. He knows what happened. Come on, Eric Cozy. Tell us what happened. I'm losing slow lately. Ever since I've been home with Phoenix, I've been slow. I lost like, I think, 1.5 pounds this week. Everyone said I'm in like this honeymoon stage. I don't feel like I'm in a honeymoon stage. I feel like I'm not losing. I think it's like 40. I want to say like 40, 41. What's graze? What does graze mean? Ice cream makes my stomach feel better, though. That's probably why I'm not losing. I like ice cream. What's graze mean? Snacking? I can't eat a full meal, though. So basically all I'm doing is snacking. That's all I do, ATX. Grazing, eating little and often. That's what I do, though. But I can only eat like a few bites. Like even last night, I try to have like a couple of bites of a burger that I made them, and I can't. Once Phoenix is more mobile and I could do more. Hey, Alley Cat. No, I don't drink. But one thing I will say, I don't know if this is normal. I actually drank pickle juice yesterday, Save Robbie. Someone said that helps with reflux. But I'll tell you this much. Oh my God, now I forgot. Hold on. Oh, one thing that it has done for me, hey Zam, and I don't know, I mean, it's a good thing, is now I can tolerate water. I could not drink water before I had surgery. Like, I hated water. I had to have Crystal Light or something. Now I look forward to like cold ice water. That's a good thing. That is an absolute good thing that I actually can eat, that I enjoy ice water now. Figure what a pound nasty beef fat looks like. You will lose on. That's a good way to look at it, Alley Cat. I know. Yeah, I did. I drank some pickle juice yesterday. It was good. Well, that don't sound good. It's 90 degrees out. Why is it so fucking hot? I hated water. Now I drink. See? Susie, you had surgery? I'm not drinking a gallon, but see, I have this thing. I don't know if any of my subscribers have it. I picked it up from my dad. My ex-boyfriend had it. That when you're full, you sneeze. Does anyone else have that? I only met one other person besides my dad that had that. And when you're full, you just sneeze a lot. After surgery, that's when I know when to stop, is my nose starts running. And I realize that I'm full when my nose starts running. So it's a good guideline. I'm melting the heat. Yeah, it's crazy. I haven't had hiccups since I was a kid. Yeah, no, you wouldn't know if you have this. Like I said, my ex-boyfriend was the only other person I know that ever had this. And you just, when you get full, you just sneeze a lot. Oh, your father does that? See? And you don't have that? That's helped a lot since surgery, though. It really has. Because what happens is now I don't have to wait for my stomach to match my head. I know that when my nose starts getting cloudy or clogged, boom. I can't have sparkling. I tried drinking diet soda. Oh my God, I thought I was going to die. I took like 3 sips. Ugh, can't do it. And the only other thing that makes my stomach feel better is I take no sugar added or no sugar ice pops, and I break them up, crunch them, and I make Slurpees. I don't know if my stomach can handle lemons. It's 74 in Illinois. That's nice. Yeah, I don't know if I can handle lemons. Hey, Sherry. It's anyone, especially at a restaurant. That's crazy. So at least you know then. Yeah, we used to be like, Dad, shut up. And then I noticed I developed it. I had it. And then, like I said, my ex-boyfriend Angelo was the only other person I know that ever had it. I was like, you have that too? He's like, I do. I was like, you're lying. Apple cider vinegar, here's the problem. I have drank it, but it burns all the way going down. And it's very uncomfortable. So you guys are all in nice weather. It's fucking freezing. I mean, it's hot as hell here. It's 90. It's muggy. It's... ugh. I'm going to go to Canada. So what about called Kirkle? It has a little flavor filter and infuses the water to make it taste better. No, but I'm saying now after surgery, I enjoy ice water. Like I find myself craving ice water because it doesn't hurt my stomach. It doesn't give me acid reflux. It just feels fine. And the other thing that I have a problem with, which is my own fault, and everyone keeps telling me, everyone that's had surgery says, Laura, you need to stop, is I'm still taking bites like I never had surgery. And that's probably what's giving me the acid reflux. Because I'm chewing on stuff. I'm not chewing like I'm supposed to. I'm not taking small bites like I'm supposed to. I'm just eating like normal. And then wondering why I'm throwing up or why my stomach is in knots. So it's something I need to stop doing. I need to really start doing what I'm supposed to do. It's already night. Yeah, that's how it is here, Chasing Justice. It's 90 and humid and gross. So let's talk vaccine for a second. Give me a 1 if you are pro-vaccine, and give me a 2 if you're a non-pro-vaccine. The reason I ask, my mom called me yesterday, yelling at me. Are you sure you don't want to take it? Mom, I'm positive. But she was telling me that now there's new COVID, and there's another wave of COVID, and it's worse than it was. But even if you have the vaccine, you can still get it, which to me is the dumbest thing in the world. I'm in Ontario, and it's 6. Oh, I wish it was 67. I love Canada weather, as long as it's not 20 below. See, everybody's mixed. I just feel like, what is the point of getting it if you can get COVID again? I refuse to do it. There's a movie I watched, kind of like it. And it was about how, we got past COVID and everything was fine. And then we got a new strain, which was 10 times worse. And that's what I feel like it's happening in real life. The Delta virus, I work at Measure, and they make us start wearing masks again. See, that's what my mom said. Allegedly, you won't get it as bad. But to me, to get a brand new vaccine that's not even that old, 10 years from now, okay, fine. But it's too new. I had COVID back in January. Not get. See, that's how I feel about Phoenix. Phoenix, I was tested positive. And I refuse to do the shots. I'm more angst to do it on the boys than I would be on Sage. A computer designed the jab in 3 hours. No shit. Fully vaccinated just so I can hug and visit my grandbabies. Otherwise, I would have become a hermit and not. Okay. Like, that's kind of like if they told me that I needed to be vaccinated to go to Mexico, I would have gotten vaccinated. My whole thing is, I don't care what anybody says. My whole thing is with girls. They don't know if it can cause birth defects. They don't know if it can cause, like, a girl to be sterile. I mean, for me, it doesn't matter. I'm old. But, like, for my daughter, I don't want her taking that kind of chance. We just don't know. I would be more apt to taking it for me. Just because I'm old, and if something happens, something happened. But not for my kids. I'm nervous about it. I just think there's so much we don't know yet. Autism is another one. We don't know enough, exactly. It could cause a lot of bad stuff, or it could be the greatest thing since sliced bread. We don't know. And Alicia, I thought school starts on the 4th, not the 6th. We start Wednesday, don't we? We are not past COVID, no. Another new round of COVID is coming, or is here. Hey, little miss. My daughter's 16 and 7, and I will not get the vax. I do the basic requirements school. That's exactly how I am, Chasing. Exactly how I am. We're all just guinea pigs. I totally agree with that. Are y'all familiar with Dr. Sherry Tenpenny? No. Our kids' masks. See, same thing here. Kids' masks are optional. I don't want my grandbabies vaccinated. We already have the Delta here. See, I asked Phoenix if he wants to do virtual just because of his leg. He said he hasn't decided yet. If our border wasn't wide open, I believe we are in danger. That's true. It's a good point. Oh, by the way, if you live in California, you're getting more money. Anyone living in California is getting money. I read it today. They're getting like $600 if you don't have kids, and 2 sets of $600 if you have kids. Or $600 and then $500. Something like that. She would tell you what is in shot. It will help with her anxiety. Whose anxiety? I think the new strain is shutting from the vaccines. They're giving... Exactly. It's okay, Michelle. Just not sure she wants to send kids back to schools. They not even have a flu or shutdown. Takes years to perfect a vaccine. Exactly. How come there's no second, third, or fourth, or fifth, sixth strains of measles or rubella, smallpox? Because vaccines took years to make. I agree with that. I was not asked if I had the COVID shot. That's interesting. See, I can't give blood. I can give plasma, I think, but I can't give blood. I don't know. I might be able to now, since hepatitis B is the vaccine. I don't know, something like that. Years ago, you couldn't get, if you had the hepatitis B vaccine, you couldn't give blood. I think that's changed now. I don't know. But I see everyone going in the post office wearing masks. I just took my mask out of my purse, but I have one in the car. And I heard that our governor, people are coming down on the governor to make us wear masks. Susie, are we mandated for masks again? Because I haven't seen one person go in the post office without one. Except this dude. Wish I lived in a red state. We live in a red state. Hasn't changed much. Alright, some people are going in without a mask. I thought maybe I was missing something. There's a new Delta strain out there, I know. I don't know. See, my thing is, right, wrong, or indifferent. People tell me I'm crazy, but my thing is, if you're going to die, you're going to die regardless. If you're going to get COVID and die, you were going to die anyway. You were just going to die a different way. I'm a big believer in that. Like, if you get hit by a car, odds are you were going to die that day anyway. I really believe that our lives are predetermined. Nobody lives forever, that's true. But I really do believe that. That's getting clipped. No, I'm serious. I really do believe that. That if you die of a heart attack, you were going to die another way. Like, you can't change fate. I don't believe in organized religion or anything, but I do believe in fate. That sounds like it would kill me, Janet. If I can't pronounce it, I'm not taking it. Makes you wonder just how many are true COVID cases. I agree. I think so. When it's your time, it's your time. Exactly. I really am a big believer of that. People die of a drug overdose and say, well, if they didn't do drugs, they wouldn't have died. True, but they could have been hit by a car. Why do some people die from drinking Red Bull every day and some don't? You just never know. I have autoimmune, I can't get blood. The recipe is to make grapefruit and lemons all oof. I don't think I can handle that. Good Lord says, it's my time, it will be the virus or something else. I'm a huge believer in that. I look at some people I know, unfortunately, that do more drugs than I think I've done in my whole 50 years of living. They do on a daily basis. Well, maybe not that much, but they do. In the last year, I see people, total meth heads, that have been going for years already, every single day, don't even have a heart problem. And then you see other people do meth for a year and they're dead. You know, someone does cocaine every day for 10 years, not a problem. Somebody else does cocaine twice, dead. A heart attack. You know what I mean? You just, I don't know, I just feel like when it's your time, it's your time. Like, I don't think that it's my time to go anytime in the near future. Nobody took COVID less serious than I did, and I never got it. Never washed my hands like fanatical. Never wore a mask up until like May. Was shopping, was out every day. People used to yell at me. I lost Patreons over it. Because they thought I was fucking crazy. And I just didn't care. Never got it. I get palpitations thinking of going out. I think it's caused some sort of anxiety. See, that's not good. I go out every day. I try to. Sage went to Six Flags today with some friends. I think I miss being a teenager. She was out with a friend last night and they got pulled over. So the guy that was driving was the best friend, and he was like, "I'm sorry, officer. She has to be home by 12. She has a curfew at midnight." So the guy let him off with a warning and said, "All right, make sure she gets home by 12. You never know when your time's up. Exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to do drugs and, be overweight and do, like everything I can to try to kill myself. That's not what I'm saying. But, you still want to be healthy and stuff. But I just feel like when it's your time, it's your time. Some people smoke their whole life and never get lung cancer. Other people have never smoked and get lung cancer. Hey, Reagan, that's what I'm saying. You just never know. I think so too, Nan. I do think I had it. I was really sick in January or February. Everyone needs a vaccine. You're crazy, Reagan. First time I totally disagree with you. See, a 140-year-old sweet lady, and she said I could die tomorrow. Please don't keep my family away from me. Aww. My son had it, yeah, but he got it from the football team. That was a football thing. That had nothing to do with me. I don't know why they kept sports going all throughout COVID. I mean, that was really dumb. Not happening, Reagan. Unless I'm forced, not happening. And that's another thing. We had COVID in the house. I took care of Phoenix when he had COVID. The boy, they shared a bathroom. Guess what? Nobody else got it in the house but Phoenix. It was very weird. No sports where I live now. It started up again. Maybe that's why they canceled Dayton's football. Maybe someone got COVID. Me neither, Anita. That's how I feel. Unless you strap me down and I'm struck for life. Dad died not of COVID, but she was not allowed to visit it. Yeah, that's terrible. The way I see it, if my mom, unfortunately, knock on wood, died of COVID, she's 75. She lived a wonderful life. She got vaccine, though. It's a virus that's always going to be around. True. Three weeks after coming home, my dad, 3 weeks after that, I get nervous about the number 3. Oh, I don't blame you. 3 is my lucky number, actually. Reagan, I agree with you, but like I said earlier, I think whatever's meant to be is meant to be. Family has a plan if they make it I can't see them making it mandatory at certain places. Certain colleges made it mandatory. I would fight that to no end. I think my brother's an asshole. I could not believe that he got, like, I guess he didn't have a choice, but I told him and my sister-in-law, you guys are crazy. My niece was forced to get a vaccine to go to college in Florida. I said, that's insane. I would never. You're not going to force me to do a vaccine to go to college. That's insane. But he did it. They're fighting over in France about it? No shit. Yeah, certain colleges are forcing you. Yep, Illinois State University is mandated. I'm not going to say her school, but she's going to a very good school in Florida. It's mandated. I think she's crazy. I think they're all crazy. Got a family to think about. No option. Want to see them grow. Reagan, and that's why I love you. Personal choice. Much love from Florida. What's up, Dolores? Oh, I think it'll be mandatory everywhere. Maybe. Go to Canada. But I do see everyone's wearing masks, and most people are wearing masks again. I don't want to wear a mask again. Fuck. Ventilators prevent you from getting up and moving around. Yes, dear. I feel like I got moms here. You guys are all like my mom. Are you guys talking to my mom? I think Reagan and Hounds contacted my mom. Because you guys saying the exact same thing she said yesterday. I'd say Reagan and Hounds talking to my mom. Trying to get me all different ways. Why is our border wide open if Delta is here? That's true. I just don't get the whole point of the vaccine if you can get COVID anyway. There's no point. Government wants to pay you to take their shot on a virus that's 99% recovery. Something isn't right. It's a good point, too. I agree with that. I totally agree with that. That seems like everyone getting the vax is the ones getting sick. I've seen it firsthand. See, the thing is, too, though, I mean, except for working outside the home, if you're not working outside the home, do you really go out anymore? No. I think we've all stopped going out as much. I mean, teenagers go out. But as an adult, where do you really go? Go out to dinner once in a while? You might as well cook at home. Prices have gone up. Everything is so expensive. I'm even trying to how to figure out how to lower my candle prices, maybe $5, just to help out, because I know everything has gone up. It's crazy. Life will never return to what it once was. That is true. Majority of America has had COVID even before we heard about it, but they don't want us to know that. I'll agree with that. I mean, life not returning the way it was is kind of a good thing. Test them all negative for flu. It was strange. It was COVID. Food prices have skyrocketed. Going out is skyrocketed. Everything is skyrocketed. Even stuff on candle prices have skyrocketed. Wax has skyrocketed. Shipping is skyrocketed. But that's why I'm trying to figure out how to make cheaper candles for people. Because I know that times are tough. I think I may have found out a way, though. Shopping is insane. Absolutely insane. So ridiculous. Shipping is outrageous. I'm mailing out a box that's a huge package. It's a 10 by 10 by 10. I thought it was going to be $40. Thank God it wasn't. Has anyone got COVID and would have died if they didn't have vaccine? That I couldn't tell you. I don't know. You have to pay for lockdown. That's why prices are going up. Yeah, but I think there's price gouging everywhere. I really do. Like, why is gas in San Diego, when I was coming back from my surgery, gas in San Diego was like $5 a gallon. Gas here is $2.75. It's the same gas. But they don't. Bye, Jinx. During lockdown, yeah, it did rise. And I understand that the cost is different, but come on. You know, food doesn't have to rise this much. Family of 4, you can't go to the supermarket. You just can't go to the supermarket and not spend $400 for 2 weeks worth of food or a week and a half worth of food. Even Walmart has gone incredibly up. Like, some of their prices are not even worth it. Dollar stores, you might as well go to the supermarket. It's like, I noticed years ago that Walmart would raise their prices a penny every single week. It would be more than a penny. And I kept track of it. And it was always up a penny. It was up 3 to 4 cents a month on everything. Now it's like up like $3. My day is good. I'm sitting in the post office. I'm sitting in the parking lot. I gotta go in. But then I started talking. So here we are. Grow herbs. It's not spices that are expensive. Spices are cheap. Son is recovering. I mean, he's got a long way ahead of him. But he could wiggle his toes more. Now I think it's just the ligaments and the settling and my sister-in-law ordered him a scooter. We can all survive on herbs. Spices are cheap though. No, my mom and her boyfriend bought him an Oculus Go. Not a Go. The Quest 2. The new one. So he's having fun with that. He does it while he's laying down. I tried rehooking my Oculus on the computer. I'm having issues. I think not connecting it for a year, I don't think it works anymore. I can't get the hand things to work. Right, yeah, but vegetables are not the stuff that's expensive. Meat. I need to have my own cows and graze my own chickens. That's what's expensive. Meat's expensive. Fish is expensive. Oculus is virtual reality. I love the Oculus too, but for some reason mine's not working. I don't know why. Go vegetarian? Nah, I don't know about that. For me, it don't matter because I can't eat that much anyway. And honestly, it's really just the boys. Sage doesn't eat much at home. She's rarely ever home. I wave at my steak and hamburger out in the field every morning. See? That's what I need. I need chickens. I need to get some chickens. Buka and Winston will eat them though. I've got everything. Hubby is a fantastic gardener. There you go. I need fish and I need chickens. If I had some fish and I had some chickens, I'd be good. I'd be golden. I can live without steak. Steak is so expensive. It's all about training. No, my dogs never happen. My dogs rip apart animals. But even eggs here, eggs are cheap here. You can get 18 eggs for $1.18. Our eggs and milk are super cheap. I love fish too. He knows don't touch chickens? Yeah. I'm like, come on, chicken, drop some eggs. You have a killer there? That's not good. Not in California? Yeah, no, eggs are really cheap here. Eggs and milk, super cheap. The only two things that are super cheap. I'm in Alabama. And there are times, like, when money's tight, I'll be like, guys, we're going to make egg stuff. We're going to live on eggs for a couple of days. And I would make quiche. I would make egg souffle. I would make a whole bunch of egg stuff because it was super cheap. Don't eat meat. I can't eat meat. But I do eat chicken. I like chicken. Phoenix likes steak. I used to like steak. I just can't eat it since surgery. Love fish. I could live on fish. But even clams. Clams are so expensive. I used to, when I was in New York, when I lived in New York, I used to go down to the fish market, and buy like 5 dozen little neck clams for like probably $5. Here, a dozen little neck clams are like $9. I'm like, that is fucking insane. Alabama high in COVID case. Is it really? I like shrimp too. Shrimp isn't too bad here. It's like $7 a pound. Someone messaged me when you guys stop talking about animals. You know, stop animal cruelty. You jinxed me today. I want you to know you totally jinxed me. Right after I stopped talking to you today, Phoenix pointed something out on Winston. This like black spot that's like balding. And I freaked out. And someone told me to try, it could be ringworm. Someone told me to try something. Math Kitty told me to try something before I freak out and start a GoFundMe. Because I don't even know how the hell I'm going to pay for a vet if it's something major. She's like, no, try this first. Try this first. So I'm going to try this first. Hopefully it works. So I blame you, Stop Animal Cruelty. You jinxed me. Hey, Carolyn. Yeah, it's like this weird spot. Hey, Red Dragon. It's like this weird spot on his skin, and it's only in one spot. So I looked it up, and it could be ringworm. Me too, Anita. It's possible it's ringworm. And I thought ringworm was like a real worm, but they said no, it's topical. So I'm going to try this for a few days, and hopefully I won't need a GoFundMe. That's what I'm going to try now. That's what they told me to try. Because I don't know. If it's not that, I have no idea what it could be. Phoenix noticed it. I was like, no, I was just saying my dogs are healthy. But that's where I'm heading. Yeah, it's a weird... I'll put it on my community page so you guys can see it. But it looks gross. So hopefully that's all it is. I mean, it fits the sign of ringworm or mites or something. Like, it fits it. And honestly, it's not... Why are you upset, Carolyn? I'm hoping that's all it is ringworm and he doesn't need a doctor. I'm hoping. Because if he needs a vet with tests, I'm screwed. Totally screwed, and I know that. Ringworm is big now that backyard barbers are around during COVID. What do you mean backyard barbers? Check at a feed store and see if they have something for ringworm. Someone told me I can use a foot cream. Adult foot cream. Dirty Tools will do it. He doesn't have Dirty Tools. I don't even know if we have a feed store. They don't clean their tools properly and get ringworm on your scalp. I had ringworm when I was young. My skin is still marked like a birthmark. Oh, no shit. Oh, you know what? Could he have gotten it from the last haircut maybe I gave him? The scissor wasn't totally clean. Is that possible? No, because I haven't cut his skin in a little while. I mean, his hair in a little while. Athletes, that's what I was told, Sherry. Athlete's foot cream. Anything for foot fungus. And just put it on it. I hope that's all it is. I really do. If it's more than that, I'm screwed. Bye, Regan. I'm actually getting off in a minute anyway. I didn't plan on being on for an hour and a half. I only plan on being on for a couple minutes. If he has it, it's also... Oh, no shit. It's contagious? It's only in one spot. Sabuka can get it or we can get it? Highly contagious. Alright, so I gotta tell Phoenix. So the problem is on Buka, I would never ever, I would never know. Because Buka is so dark, there's no way I could even tell. I'm trying to tell you. All right, I'm not going to get off till you tell me, Carolyn. Don't share towels. I don't know it's ringworm. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try the fungus, see if that works. I don't have money to take him to a vet like that. Like, I can afford, you know, $75 for the visit, but if he needs blood work and stuff, I can't afford that. I just don't have it right now. So that's why I said I'll try everything at home first, and then I'll just start a GoFundMe if I have to. Doug had it. My colored dogs didn't get it either, and did we? Okay, that's a good thing. Red, did you see the pictures that I posted to Math Kitty? Just starts in one spot and wind up spreading with scratching. Aha. Okay. Someone from years ago is trying to get back in touch with me, and I have reason to believe I was being followed? You won't need blood work. You can see it on the skin. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I can afford to bring my dog to the vet, but if he needs all sorts of tests, I'm screwed. That's why I'm going to try this first. I won't go through it again. Why are they trying to get a hold of you? That guy has a nice body. Why? How do you know they're trying to get a hold of you? Or why do you think you were being followed? Vets are ridiculous expensive. And here they don't take payments or anything. You got to pay it up front. Yeah, but I need something now. I don't want to wait on Amazon. I need something now. Yeah, we're talking about a dog. Does your dog have spaghetti sauce? Yeah, but I thought ringworm is topical. Prime, yeah, not here. Prime is ridiculous here. I'm about ready to fucking cancel it. It's 4 days. I order something today. I'm lucky to get it Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, Carolyn, have you called the police? Bye, Reagan. Have fun at the barbecue. That's why I said I'm not going to stress out. Ringworm is round and red. No, this is not round and red. This is black. Red, look at the pictures I sent to Math Kitty. But online it said that it could be ringworm when I Googled it. They said it could be ringworm mites. Where Math Kitty found out that it could be a Maltese thing, but it's balding in that spot. I mean, the black could be dried blood. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to try it anyway. Well, hounds, it's hard to come up with a home remedy when I don't know what it is in the first place. Carolyn, I would call the police. I would definitely go to the police. Is it like a black scab? Kind of. But his hair's gone in the spot. And it's a little sensitive. It looks worse in person than it's showing on the pictures, though. But that black could be dry blood. I've seen those spots before on his legs when I shave them. And some of it, I think, is his skin color. But the fact that it's balding is what's bothering me. But the vet's not open today anyway. I wouldn't say it's like a scab because it's not scabby. But it's definitely black and balding in one spot. How would you explain it, Red? Like a black spot, right? A black balding spot. So that's what I'm hoping for. I am going to post it. I'm going to post on both channels. I do it now, but I don't think I can do it while I'm live. It's a black spot. Food allergies against tomatoes. That's possible. I mean, he eats Phoenix's food. I know what it does. You get like a raised spot. Looks like hives in the beginning. It's not really a ring. It's a bald spot. Other channels, Life Perplexed. It's so serious that a shelter will euthanize immediately. Maybe summertime itchies. Allergies are common in summertime. They may recommend Zyrtec. I have Zyrtec. It's blood and balding from itching. It's a weird spot. It's in right before his hind legs, right before his back legs. Search for a vet advised page on Facebook. That's a good idea. I didn't think of that. But I'm going to try this fungus thing first because it can't hurt. I don't know if it's itching. Phoenix just happened to notice it. He's like, you have to bring Winston to the vet. I said, why? What's going on? And he said he's got like this black spot on him. Look. I was like, oh, damn. So I called the vet, but he's not open. And then I'm like, I hope this isn't anything major. Hope the vet can look at it for a $75 fee and say, oh, it's this and this. Oh, he gets Royal Canin. He gets Royal Canin food. I mean, he eats top-notch food. But I'm saying that sometimes Phoenix will, being that he's sleeping with Phoenix every day, sometimes Phoenix will give him a bite here, a bite there. If you took half of Benadryl, the spot will go away. Yeah, getting this dog to take Benadryl is a nightmare. I just don't want to be paranoid and, bring him to the vet. And the vet's like, oh, it's nothing. Yeah, no, I use, Buka gets Purina Pro Plan. And then Winston gets the Royal Canin. So it's definitely not their food. And then it says that a dog can get alopecia. It's called alopecia X. Oh, that's interesting. Could it be? No. I don't think it's mange. I mean, he's not anything. He's not matted or anything. Hide inside a hot dog, it doesn't matter. He takes such tiny bites. I've even tried liquid Benadryl. I know. I did say Buka was healthy. Because Winston is just so little. The itches took me 2 years to get right medication. Ouch. Could it be a tick? It's possible. I'm not going to rule it out. This time of year, it's internal. Do not use antifungal. There are shampoos. CD, diet food, yeah, but I don't know if it's a food allergy. I don't know what it is. Where's pictures? I have to post it. So I'm going to shut down, though. I'm going to post the pictures because I don't believe I can do it while I'm live. But I got to run in the post office, get these boxes out. And then I'm going to post it before I go in the post office. You guys let me know what you think. And that's it. And I will see you guys later. So let me know what you think. I'm going to post it right now. He does chew his paws. I have noticed he chews his paws. But this is nowhere near his paw. It could be a heat spot. That was another possibility. But I'm going to post a picture. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll just call the vet on Monday, if anything. But, all right. I will see you guys in a little while. Peace. What? Come on. I can't end.